Hi, 6th graders. We are going to be looking at this worksheet again. I got this off the internet. If you guys want to find it, you can more than welcome can find it. It's really helpful. So what we're going to do is we are going to start by talking about the primary colors, secondary colors, and coloring in the color wheel. So first thing I like to start off with is talking about our fabulous primary colors, which is our yellow, red, and blue. Okay? If you do not have crayons, just use a pen or a pencil and write everything down. I would like you to define what you think color is yourself. Write a definition for color. It says explain and give an example. So go ahead and write down your own definition of color for me here. What you're going to do next is we are going to write down what makes up these colors. So I'm sure you know, after plenty of studying with me and all of your past art teachers, yellow and blue make green. If you don't have the colors, you can write the colors down. So there's yellow, Y-E-L-L-O-W, and blue, it's all spelled above. And I'm just going to draw a little box. So remember, it makes green. Next one is our orange, which is made from our red and yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and color those in. Yellow and red. And I can go ahead and I like to outline the secondary color orange, drawing a box around it. Next is violet, which is made up of our blue and red. It is violet. Okay, so now we have those all settled, and we're just gonna go ahead and start filling in the top up here with our primary and secondary colors. So I like to start with red, like in rainbow order, and work my way around. If you don't have these colors, please copy the names of them as I color them. Orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. Okay. Now that we have those colored in, we can fill in our tertiary colors. So we can go ahead and write on the line what the tertiary colors are, because they're the ones that are blank. So let's start with red violet. You can write a little dash between them. Red violet. Put a comma next to the next one. Blue violet. Comma. Blue green. Yellow green. Comma. Yellow orange. And red orange. Now we have all 6 written. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 tertiary colors have been written down. So now we can move on to coloring them. If you have the colors like you have an advanced crayon box like this, or color pencils where you have a lot, or markers, you can go ahead and color in the colors if you have something like red orange or red violet or any of that. But what I like to do is you can just mix the colors if you can't find them. As I mentioned when we were in class, just mix red and violet together. I'm going to go ahead and do the same with the blue violet, so I'm going to put down some violet. And then I'll put blue right on top. Next I'll take my blue and add green. Then I'll add a little bit of green, my yellow green, and add yellow to it to make a nice yellow green. Then I'm going to add yellow orange, so I'm going to take a yellow and add orange to it. And then red and add orange to it. And if you don't have those colors, just write the names on them. Okay, so now we can move on to complementary colors. So there's 3 sets that I like to talk about. There's obviously more, but we are only going to focus on the 3 sets. So I like to start with the primary color. So across from it, we look across, and that is the complementary color. So we'll start with red and green. That is 1 set of complementary colors. Now let's look at the next primary color, which is yellow. So yellow and violet or purple. Okay, and the last one will be blue and orange. Okay, go ahead and write those on the lines. Now, analogous colors are always next to each other on the color wheel, so pick 4 colors that are right next to each other. That means to go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all next to each other, like 4 slices in a row. Okay, so I'm going to write down violet, red violet, red, and red orange. So pick 3 or 4 and write down your choice wherever you want to start. If you want to do blue, blue, green, green, yellow, green, great. Just pick out 3 or 4 colors that are right next to each other on the color wheel. Okay, warm colors. You're going to go ahead and fill in the warm colors, which I like to say is the beginning of the color wheel, which is our red, orange, and yellow. So you can go ahead and color those in. Red, orange, and yellow. Next is the other half of our color wheel, which is our green, blue, and violet, which is our cool colors. Green, blue, and violet. Like I said, if you do not have these colors, you should be writing them down so you can review. And the last is monochromatic. And the definition of the monochromatic is the darkness or lightness of one color using tints and shades by adding black and white. But to make it simple, we'll just write this. Monochromatic is the darkness or lightness of a color. Now you'll choose whatever color you'd like. I'm just going to choose red. So I'm going to start with coloring it dark and spreading it out till it gets light. So from dark to light. Now if you have, if you have black or white, you can always add that on top, but I'm figuring that you might not have those colors at home, which is perfectly fine. Just shade it going from dark to light. Okay, guys, nice work. We finished this up. I'm going to be posting some other things to go along with this. I look forward to seeing them in the future and seeing you guys in the next video.